Hey everybody, sorry about the delay. The previous game went over, and so we were looking at like a 15-minute delay or so, and it looks like we're tracking for that. This is the third and I'll say final regular game. Tomorrow would be the final game, either playing for third or fourth or a championship game. Right now we have taken home 2 wins earlier today and yesterday, beating both of the Stars club teams that they had here this weekend. This game, Des Moines Bucks in white and the Crystal Lake Yellow Jackets in black and yellow. Now that the refs are out, we'll just start the 3-minute warm-up period and get to gameplay. Last little powwow session at the bench. I need everyone to make sure they send a special note to Coach Zach and his awesome hat that he's wearing right now. All right, let's get to some hockey. 13 minutes up on the clock, period 1. Des Moines Junior Bucks in white taking on the Crystal Lake Yellow Jackets. First line is going to see Benning, number 6 for Des Moines. Puck drops back into the Jackets territory. Jackets going to be the first one to respond. Going to send it up and out. Retrieved again by the Jackets in neutral territory. Carried into the Bucks zone. Pass off at the goal line. Centered it up. Iowa cleared it out. Benning over to Marin in the neutral zone. Marin doesn't connect but gets to it on the wall. Continues it along the boards. Benning chases it down in the corner. Centers it up. Intended for, I believe, Fitch. Fitch not able to connect. Puck drops back into neutral. Ladd to Curley. Curley up to Marin into the zone. Marin keeps it in. Loses it in his feet. Fitch comes from the backside. Helps him out. Takes a shot high. It's going to clear out of the zone. Oskin to pick it up in neutral zone. Brings it back into Bucks territory. Batten with it. Had it stripped off of him by the Jackets in neutral. They carry it into Bucks zone. Gordon strips it off. Gives it to Oskin, who carries it back into neutral territory. On up to Woodland. Doesn't connect. Jackets pick it up. Back pass. No one there for it. Jackets going to touch it first off of the wall. Batten, Gordon, and Oskin all there. Oskin at the blue line. Dumps it back into the zone. Gordon trying to stay on his feet as he has pressure all the way around. Jacket's going to clear it out. Gets it around Oskin on the far side. Gordon hot behind him. Try to pass it across in front of the net. Iowa breaks it up. Jackets continue trying to get it in there. Iowa clears it out. Gets it out of the zone. Woodland on a runaway train with this one along the boards. He has pressure out in front. Loses control of the puck and gets outpowered there. Woodland was taken down. Yellow Jackets recover it. Oskin keeps it in on the far side. Takes a shot from inside the blue. Goes wide right. Iowa picks it up off the boards. Woodland was there on that one. Gets it up all the way up to the goalie. And Gordon trying to get it in. Too much pressure from the Jackets. Sends it out. Gordon still on it in the backside. Tries to sneak it around the corner. 1 time. 2 times. And not quite sure if it was Gordon or Woodland that got the goal, but with the way they're congratulating, it looks like Gordon was able to officially put it in, but Woodland right there on post helped him make that happen. 10:39 remaining in period 1. Des Moines Bucks leading with the first point of the game, 1-0. Line change for Bucks 33. Flattery on center. Jackets win the faceoff initially. And it looks like they're going to be the first ones to break neutral zone. Walked with the loose puck. Sends it back. Stopped by the Yellow Jackets in the blue line. Keeps it in the zone. Walk tries to take it back from the Jackets. And we're in the corner here where we can't quite see the full corner. Bryant with the puck. Clears it out of the zone at neutral territory. Lots of pressure at the red line. They inch it forward. Jackets take it back. Cross Bucks blue line. Bucks send it back. Jackets pick it up again. Bring it back into Bucks zone. Osteen this time takes it, dumps it forward. Has the Jackets on the far side, chasing it down. Jackets send it back. Flattery, and then now Osteen on the wall. Osteen trying to get it to Flattery in the middle. Bryant also in the mix. Loose puck comes out. Capper keeping it in the zone. Gets it up to Flattery. Flattery with a bad angle loses it to the Yellow Jackets. Sends it along the boards around. Jackets loses his stick. Walk trying to stay on it, and he lost his footing kind of in a weird way over there. Puck clears. Capper picks it up just outside of Des Moines blue. Jackets with the pressure stay on and bring it into Bucks territory. That Jacket dumps it before heading back to the bench. Walked. Picks it up along the back side of the wall. Out of the corner comes Flattery. Loose puck out in the middle. Capper and a Jacket tossle for it. Marin finds that loose puck, brings it out. Stops at the red line, looks to reset, looking for somebody at single pressure. Loses it to that single Jackets player, makes a shot. Westfold has it bounce off of his chest and able to shut it down. .846 left, and Benning again on the drop for Iowa. Iowa trying to clear it out of the zone. Fitch on it, gets it over to Benning. Marin along the wall, has it, looks to get it to somebody, sends it all the way on the far side to Anderson. Anderson with the shot attempt, it goes wide. Marin tries to spin it around, too much pressure, can't get it there. Fitch to pick it up. Fitch again centers it. Iowa had repositioned, lost advantage, and Jacks toss it out of their zone as it sails through neutral. Iowa and Jackets battle for it in the corner we can't see. Benning also heads into that area. Puck comes away. Fitch is there. And we have our first penalty whistle at 7:53 in period 1. We have a roughing call, a 1.5-minute penalty, going to be assessed to the Yellow Jackets. Iowa on their first power play. Again, 7:53 left in period 1. Bucks leading 1-0 and headed into that 1.5-minute power play. Number 52, Widland on the drop for Iowa, gets it up over to his left to Batten. Batten on back to Oskin. Oskin sends it to Anderson. Anderson with a shot up. That one deflected away off of the leg pads of the Jackets tender. Iowa with triple pressure, but puck is still going to come out of the zone. Iowa to reset. Oskin brings it back in just as Gordon crosses the line. He stays with it in the corner, drops it back to Gordon. Gordon working up through the middle, over onto the right side, brings it around the net, tries to get it in that lateral angle. It goes just out in front. Jackets smack it on out of the zone. Iowa to chase it down. Anderson on that one. Gets it up to Gordon in the neutral zone as he sends it off to Batten to carry it into the zone. Batten with a shot attempt. That one goes out front and wide. Jackets to pick it up. Bring it into neutral zone. Pass it off. Oskin sends it back over to the bench area. Battle on both teams as we have players trade off on the bench. Jackets send it far side. Oskin to get to it first. Deeks it around 1. Anderson on standby to help out. Oskin up to Gordon. Gordon to Bryant. Bryant dumps it into the zone. Puck sails along the backboards and first connected with by the Jackets. Anderson again to respond. Tries to work it up. Gets it cherry picked off of his stick by the Jackets. Jackets again dump it far across the ice. And it's clear, no icing on that one. Jackets able to get to it, but he has pressure coming from him by the Bucks on both sides. Jackets try to center it out. Walked there to Osteen. Osteen up to Flattery. Flattery carrying it in to the Jacket zone. Still riding along that rail. Pile up in the corner. Ref calls the play dead on that one and has him reset as those piled up players were having a hard time getting up off of the ice. Couple of player changes. We're back at full ice. 5:41 in period 1. This time on center was Flattery. Again, another pileup right in front of the boards. This Capper this time. He's up. Osteen has it. Sends it across. Bryant not going to get there in time, drops back. Jackets try to clear it out. Bryant sends it back in. Jackets pick it up behind their goal line. Couple of passes by the Jackets, and they send it up and forward. Capper stops it short, loses a feet in the process. Walk chases it down into spectator corner, up to Flattery. Flattery across. Osteen racing to get there first. Jackets are going to come away with it off of the boards. Flattery to strip it. Flattery with the shot, and you can hear it get deflected off. Puck still in play. Jackets try to toss it out. Able to bring it into neutral. And Iowa in an attempt to strip it, smack it back over, offsides call. On the drop just outside of the Jacket zone, Benning trying to recover the puck, but Iowa now going to see a penalty this time. And ref is going to put Benning, number 6 for Des Moines, in the penalty box. Also on a roughing call. Iowa now with their first penalty kill, 4:40 period 1. Fitch on the drop, loses his skates. Marin reclaims possession of it, brings it in at the red line, dumps it forward. .40 left on Iowa's penalty kill. Marin trying to clear it out of Des Moines' zone, had pressure on him. Jacket staying with the puck, going to pick it in the corner. Marin there, slows him down. Icing call against Des Moines. Jackets take a shot, deflected and stopped short. Sent out to the corner. Anderson picks it up, clears it out, maintains control of it as he passes through neutral zone, working his way up. Tries to stop just on the outside of the goal to center it. Gets it stripped off and deflected away. On the far side, Iowa had stayed with it, had it picked off by the Jackets, brought into neutral zone. Woodland picks it up right out in front of Iowa's net. Takes it over to the far wall. Jackets work around Oskin. Pass across. He loses control of it and whiffs it. Iowa Woodland all the way up to the net. Gets it swept away, was still waiting there to see if he could get that rebounded puck back to him to help him in. No luck. Woodland backside of the net now. Gets it up. Shot attempt made. This one goes wide. I believe that may have been Gordon with that. Jackets send it cross ice, picked up and brought into Des Moines territory. Trying to get around Oskin. Gets a shot off. Sorry, get around Capper. Shot goes off. Westfold held it. A little bit of pile up in front. Bryant with it, sends it over to Osteen. Osteen at the red line, dumps it into the Jackets territory. Chases it down with that Jacket tail that he had. Puck comes clear. Bryant has it. Gets it to Walked. Walked with the one-timer. Slams it. Deflected. And as soon as he smacked it, we heard a whistle. Whistle to Osteen. Osteen hitting the box. Minute and a half for high sticking. Minute 40 left in period 1, and a minute and a half of that going to be a penalty kill for the Bucks. Jackets with the face-off, get it back to their D member, all the way up to Westfold. He deflects it away. Iowa's trying to clear it out. Curly on that one. We see Flattery with the puck. Sends it sailing along the boards. Jackets pick it up. Sends it to the defender. He dumps it back into the corner. Bryant and Flattery both there. Ladd tries to clear it out. Able to do so in front. Sends it right back to the Jackets defender. Jackets trying to swing it around, unable to do so. Bucks pick it up. Carry it out of the zone. Flattery on it. Dumps it back to Bryant. Bryant has no help. Loses it to the Jackets. Jackets sends it back into neutral territory. Ladd recovers it in the Bucks zone. Jackets take it off his stick. Curly to recover it and dumps it. Defender changes out. Oskin and Anderson in. Jackets with a far pass. Picked up off of the wall. Continues it around. Oskin on the far side's got double pressure, trying to dig it out. Able to send it back. Stopped at the blue line. Shot attempt made. Westfold deflects that one to the side. 20 seconds left. Jackets send it back in. Iowa back to full strength. Oskin on the puck. Sends it up. Marin gets his head out of the way. Jackets player chasing it down inside of their own zone right as buzzer number 1 goes off. That's into period 1. So far, it is a 1-0 game. Bucks leading. Iowa serving more penalties than the Jackets in that one. For those that were on the other stream, I had opened up our stream that was scheduled, rotated the camera, and made it so it actually let me shoot it horizontal, and somewhere in there I started a new one. So I apologize. Been hanging out in La La Land waiting for the game to start. I very much apologize. YouTube is great, but it is slightly more complicated than Facebook. So last couple of games that we've had, Shane has streamed and he's kind of gotten the system figured out. So again, my continued apologies, but hope you finally made it over here. .13 minutes up on the board, period 2. Bending for Des Moines in the middle. Takes it around, loses it in his feet, tries to clear it up. Puck goes high, and it's an easy save by the Jackets. That guy is pretty good. Whoever S. Marin is said it well. Bidding again on the drop, gets it back to Oskin. Oskin with a hard shot up the middle, stops short. Jackets player looks like that maybe hurt a little bit. He was kind of skipping. Jackets cleared away from the board. Iowa recovers it. Anderson on it, picks it up again. This one with the send, deflected off. Marin back-checked and pushed down in the crease. No call on that one. Benning tries to peel it off. Jackets are going to dump it, and Anderson's chasing it down on the far side. Crosses Blue. Gets it to Oskin. A little bit of an intercepted, deflected hit by the Jackets, but he was able to connect with it and dumps it back. Benning with a hard tumble. Loses a stick and a glove. And at 12:05 in period 2, Iowa going on a power play, minute and a half for tripping. Ooh, another trip to Woodland right at the drop. Gordon going to come out of it. Tries to stay with it. He had pressure behind him. Tea Party in the corner. You see Woodland bring the puck out and away. Jackets lob it forward as it comes off of the wall. Capper to retrieve. Brings it around backside of Buck's net. Pass sent forward up to Batten. He's able to collect. Brings it in and out of neutral zone with speed. Comes up, centers it. And with precision on that one, Woodland connects right in front of the net and sinks it. Power play goal going to Woodland. Assist from Batten at 11:28 in period 2. Both teams back to full strength as that clears the penalty kill for the Yellow Jackets. Bucks leading now 2-0. Iowa clearing it out of the zone. They're going to be the first ones to break neutral ground. Jackets trying to clear it out from in front of their net, able to do so. They carry it into neutral. Gordon comes in, slows him down a little bit, but still able to get in the Bucks zone. Batten strips it, tries to get it to Gordon. Gordon has to run to chase it down. Jackets seem to have more control on it. Gordon gets stick on the puck shortly, sends it back into middle. Back along the wall in neutral zone. Looks like Ladd sends it back. Batten dumps it in. Des Moines had a player on the wrong side of that line just with the change of hands right here close to the Jackets' blue line. Reset for an offsides call. Flattery on the drop. Gets it back to D line. Ladd tries to get it up and around the Jackets, but he stops it with his body. Picks it up, maintains possession. Shot by the Jackets. Deflected away by Westfold. Bryan turns it around. Jackets are going to collect, keeping it in the zone. Bucks send it up. Osteen to collect on it. Gets it into Jacket zone. He has the Jackets' full team around him there shortly. Iowa tries to get it out in front of the net. Stripped off and pulled away. Brought into neutral territory by the Jackets. Bryant able to get around a Jacket player. Over to Osteen. Osteen carries it again into Jackets territory. Puck gets a little too far out in front of him. Jackets lay on the puck behind the net. Oskin keeps it in. Jackets try to clear it out. Bryant uses his body this time to deflect and shut it down. Flattery loses his feet. Bryant back to Oskin. Oskin up in center. Bryant stays with it. Osteen loses his footing. Jackets to pick it up. Carries it into neutral. Dumps it at the red line. Anderson to respond to it. Backside of Buck's net. With some speed. Puck was a little too far out in front of him, and he loses his momentum. Jackets player, who doesn't even have a stick, comes up and takes Benning down. That penalty going to the Yellow Jackets at 8:42. He's not too excited about going into the sin bin. And they're calling it a tripping call against the Yellow Jackets. Minute and a half power play again for Iowa. 8:42, period 2. Bucks leading 2-0. Zippity-doo-dah. Ref finds a loose twig hanging out. Hanging out by Bucks goalie, brings that to the bench and has a little conversation with the coach. All right, 5-on-4 game. Iowa with the advantage. Gets it back to the D-man. Oskin at the blue line. Sends it back to Anderson. Anderson up in the middle. Marin was there waiting for it. It was just too high. Couldn't connect with it. Oskin again at the blue line. Stops it. Sends it up. That one wide. Fitch and Benning pull it off the wall. Fitch this time with a shot attempt. Don't know if I got that in the shot, but he sent it high. Not quite sure if it would have gone in the goal. It may have just gone a hair's width over the top of it, but it was a nice glove save. Minute left on the power play. Benning to Fitch. Fitch with another attempt, another high one. Goaltender just kind of punches it out of the way. Oskin at the blue line. Keeps it in. Jackets stopped it with its feet. Another one sends it around the edge. Anderson wasn't able to stop it on the wall. Benning chases it down and is behind the puck. Couple of line changes for the Bucks. Benning brings it back in. He's got 3 in front. Psychs him out. Changes direction. Gets it to Fitch. Fitch back along the wall to Oskin. Oskin with the hard one. Stopped short off of the body of the Jackets. Jackets bring it in to neutral. Pressure from Oskin has him lose it. Marin picking it up, brings it into the zone. He has pressure, gets it up into the crease, deflected away off of the glove of the tender, lets the puck stay in play. Jackets clear it out. Icing call on the Jackets. At this point, both teams are back to full strength. 6:58 left. These are the same refs that we had at 9:30 this morning. It's been a rather long day. That giant energy drink he had this morning makes a lot of sense now. Bucks in the corner with the Jackets trying to dig it out. Gordon able to do so. Get some help from Batten. Batten tries to get it in the center. Des Moines keeps it in the zone. Ooh, Gordon leaves the puck behind him. Able to retrieve it, trying to get around, looking for an open spot. Puck gets too far out in front. Follows it up. Ref almost gets taken down. Shot comes off of the wall that we can't see. Capper tried to shut it down at the blue line, unable to do so. Puck kind of bobbled over. Des Moines picks it up again at the blue line. Woodland with the shot. That one high and a nice glove save again. It appears that the Yellow Jackets have subbed out their goalie. 6:05 left, period 2. Bucks send it back to their D-man. Ladd on it, up into the middle. Flattery tries to get it around the goal post. He has 3 on him. Ladd to Bryant, and Batten again. Jackets ultimately pick it up, carry it single-handedly through neutral. Pass attempt, way wide. We got 2 going for a joyride into the boards, 1 on each side. Des Moines picks up the puck. Jackets try to clear it. Bryant at the red line dumps it into the Jackets zone. Jackets going to respond to it first in the corner. A little bit of a struggle by the Jackets there, trying to connect stick to puck on that one. Flattery with it, kind of deflects it. Ladd picks it up inside of Buck's zone. Sends it back, bounces off the wall. Bryant to collect. Bryant hands it off and over to Batten. Batten works his way around. Batten with the shot, wide out in front. And I apologize, it was not Batten, that was Osteen. He had subbed out for Batten. Jackets keep it in. Oskin with his stick out there, slows it down, brings it into neutral. Stays with it even though he's had a lot of pressure around him. Picks up his scraps off the Jackets, able to get 1 shot. First one deflected. It stays with his eye on the metaphorical ball. Picks up his scraps and puts goal number 3 in. 4:12, period 2. Des Moines Bucks with a new lead, 3-0 over the Crystal Lake Yellow Jackets. Jackets win the face-off, going to be the first one to break neutral. Running along the boards, he's got full pressure around him, loses his skates and takes a seat. His fellow team players dig it out. Marin collects on their intended pass, gets it to Fitch. Fitch crosses Jackets blue, stays with it, sends it back in the middle, looking for Benning. Benning just not in the right spot to collect on it. Right here in front of us along the boards, it breaks back into neutral. Marin sends it from out of Des Moines' zone. Oh, Fitch tries to connect on it. And we missed what was going on, but Marin had gotten pushed down onto the ice by the Yellow Jackets. Was unable to get up, but ref is going to put both of them in for interference. Maintain 5-on-5 gameplay. 3:31 in period 2. There was another Des Moines player that came out, looked like they were trying to help get Marin to his feet and take the pressure off that he had with that Jackets player. Iowa with a shot attempt, stopped short by the Jackets in front. Iowa kept it in the zone, right on the line. Another interference call being made. This time, Woodland going in. Marin seemed happy to have a friend in there. Minute-and-a-half penalty assessed to Tate Woodland, number 52 at 3:06 left in period 2. Iowa now on a penalty kill. Curley right in the middle. Jackets come away with it. Shot off. Westville deflects it and then sits on it. Puck's down. It looked like Gordon was on it. Jackets getting another shot. Westville still not letting that one get anywhere near his net. Puck is down. Jackets get it off and over, but Ladd's going to come up and scramble it. Jackets get it off from the wall into the middle. Batten not letting him keep it. He's going to carry it by himself in and out of neutral, all the way up. Shot attempt. And as great of an effort as it was for the Jackets goaltender on that one, he just can't drop and bring his knees together just quick enough, and that one goes right through the 5-hole and sails in. That is the second power play goal, I believe, for the Bucks this game, as Woodland still had a minute left to serve. Because we are in the lead now, 4-0. He's going to maintain that penalty. And we're going to start at the drop again on a penalty kill. Icing going to go against the Bucks. .52 seconds left on player 52's penalty. That was a convenient clock stop. Iowa clears it out of their zone. Again, it's Batten. Gordon ran that one in, sends it over to Batten. Yellow Jackets at their blue send it up to their player on the red, who carries it into Des Moines' zone. Oskin in the corner trying to slow him down. Batten on it now. Back in neutral, crosses Jackets blue. Shot attempt, that one deflected down. Jackets defenders making sure the puck can get underneath their tender's glove. Woodland still 10 seconds left on his little cool down. Des Moines stops and picks it off, walked on it, loses his footing. Everybody trying to find the puck. Bryant sends it over. Osteen with a shot. Ricochets off. Walk this time. Walk sends it right down line. Goal 5. Going to Walk at the 1:19-minute remaining mark of period 2. Bucks leading 5-0. Puck's down. Gets back to the D line for the Bucks. First blue line to break is going to be the Yellow Jackets, but they're going to sneak it back. Carry it fully into Des Moines' zone. Capper at the corner sends it back along the wall. Jackets stop it and trying to break it out. Des Moines behind the net. Pass it off. Jackets in neutral. Collect on it. Bring it back in. Chase it down behind Des Moines' net. Tries to get a center pass in there. Iowa deflects it away. Jackets keep it in at the wall. At the blue line, Des Moines kicks it off of the wall into neutral. Walk dumped it to the far corner. Jackets On it, tries to kid it out. Capper on it. Iowa collects in the corner, tries to get it to Flattery. Flattery gets it just outside of the post. Puck still in play. Jackets pick it up in Spectator's corner, dump it out. Collected by Curley. Iowa clears over. But buzzer number 2 has sounded. End of period 2. Period 3 about to start. 13 minutes to go up on the board. Des Moines heading into their final period with a lead 5-0 over the Crystal Lake Yellow Jackets. Looked like Sickles was working on his 6 dance moves. Got some music playing here in the barn. Puck is down with Benning on center. Puck went back to the Jackets defender. Starting to get a little chilly in here, and mouth doesn't want to move as well. Whistle blown for an offsides call. Puck is down. Jackets win the faceoff. Send it back, and it's going to go all the way to their goaltender, who's going to cover it. Both those defenders were there. It was an opportunity to keep the puck in play. A couple of players out there jamming a little to Michael Jackson. Face-off won again by the Jackets. They work to clear it out of the zone. Merritt on the wall here. Puck goes high. Ref trying to get out of the way. Fitch on it. Gets it stripped off. Jackets try to send it out. Oskin there. Stop it and send it back. Picked up inside the close circle. Oskin lost his eye on it and didn't keep it in. Anderson sends it back from just outside of Des Moines' blue line. Looks like Marin here in the mix, trying to battle for it. Jackets are going to send it down range into Des Moines territory. They try to center it up. Iowa clears it out. Jackets another attempt. Westfold bounces on it. Finds it amongst all those feet. Nice save by Westfold there. As we have a 5-point differential, the clock is going to continue to count down. So at the present moment, we're at 10:15. Jackets with a shot off goes wide. Jackets recollect. Another one sent, and that one going to be a glove save. Woodland on drop for Iowa. Batten passed it up to Gordon. Gordon carried it into the zone. Jacket's going to send it right back out. Walked on the far side there. Capper chasing it down this time. Sends it around the world. Gordon connect with it to keep it in forward progression. Batten picks it up with the shot, deflected away. Battle behind the net. Another shot attempt by Des Moines. Gordon may have been that one that got sandwiched between the two. It was Gordon. Yep. He was the one there in front of the net trying to get that last little bit of change sent to the bank, but got stopped on both sides. Clock continues to play down. 8:29 on the drop. Flattery with a shot attempt right away. Was a little wide, but still pounced on. Flattery again on center. Puck down. Jackets collect on it off the wall and dump it all the way behind Des Moines' line. Flattery again. Jackets win, send it to the back wall. Curley attempted to slow it down and did a little bit, but Jackets pick it up, bring it into Des Moines' zone. Ladder sees it and just sends it hard into the corner. Jackets out of the corner to the blue line. Curley maintaining pressure. Bryant now. Curley gets on it. Sends it out from the corner. Jackets at the wall. Curley hard off the wall, collected again by the Jackets. Des Moines tries to stop it. Bryant collects, spins it around. Ooh, a lot of changing of hands there. Des Moines going to collect it in their own zone out of the corner. Anderson with speed. He's going the distance. All the way up to the goal line. Brings it around the back side of the net. Centers it up to Fitch. Fitch connects with it. Just has too much pressure on him. Can't get it out. Loose puck collected by the Jackets. They're going to dump it. No icing as it's collected beforehand. Jackets trying to set something up here. Sends it back to their defender. Up, deflected off of the pads. Shot attempt way wide. Jackets again try to collect it off the wall. Oskin there, not letting him have it. In the shuffle, Jackets come away with it. Loses his own skates. Benning now with it. Carrying it in and out of neutral. Hard shot attempt. And that one went right in the center of the Jackets tender sweater. Going to sub out some lines here. Clock continuing to run down. I'm going to drop the puck just under the 5-minute mark. Woodland at the drop, getting it over to his left winger. To D1, over to Flattery. Woodland trying to work it out of the corner. Oop. Batten tried to stop that one at the blue line, not able to do so. He's going to take it for a little bit of a ride before he dumps it hard around on the boards. Flattery comes in from behind, takes possession of it, brings it back into jacket zone. Woodland chasing it down now. Woodland glides into the Jackets player. He goes down. Jackets reclaim it in front of their own net. Walks, tries to strip it off. Jackets reclaim it. Batten now with it. Goes around their own net. Up to Gordon. Gordon having multiple pressure on him. Tries to dig it off. Loose puck comes away. Collected by the Jackets. They're going to get it up to Iowa's net. He's going to let it continue to play. And somebody brought a shovel, dug that one out away from the wall. Jackets chasing it down. Capper behind him. Batten gets it. Batten passes it off. Shot attempt high. Capper again back into center. Jackets deflected out. 3 minutes on the clock. Pile up in front of the boards. Capper involved in that one. Jackets clear it. At the red light, send it cross ice. Jackets touch it before Batten can get to it, but Flattery comes from behind, picks it up, brings it back into Jacket zone. Osteen was in the corner, Curly, and then Capper getting some stick action on it. He's trying to clear it. Iowa back on sides. Dumps it, sends it along the back wall, follows the red board. Ladd, hard send up into the middle, stopped short by the Jackets. Osteen trying to connect with the puck between his feet. Meets it at the wall instead. Osteen over to Ladd. Ladd right up the middle, deflected away by the tender through that group hanging out up front. Puck stays in play. Jackets with a hand up, drops the puck. With speed, comes in and out of neutral, looking to get around Ladd. Ladd with a stick in there, tries to slow him down. Shot goes off. Gets it up to Westfold, and he's going to cover that one. Fitch trying to connect with it, gets some help from Austin. Austin sends it back to Marin. Marin sends it around, dumps it forward to Benning. Benning into the zone, takes a stick right to the backside. Sends a shot off, it goes wide. Looks like that's Fitch, recollects it. Deeks around one. Austin comes up, tries to help him out. Marin going to pick it up in the corner, sends it in the middle, and all the way across the ice it goes. Picked up by Anderson. Anderson up into the middle. And it gets all the way up there. Benning telling the ref it went in. Ref said, close, but no. Drops back down, 20 seconds left. Woodland, who sent it out from the wall, couldn't get it to his mate. Jackets pick it up instead. Flattery with it. Flattery sends it up, intended for Gordon. Jackets pick it off. They're riding the line. They're out. It's going to be an offsides call, and they're going to blow the whistle on that one. And now we hear a buzzer. And it has been an undefeated weekend so far. I don't want to jinx it. Knock on wood. Had 3 great games, one of them yesterday, 2 of them today. Game time tomorrow. I don't recall. I'm not sure where the standings are with everyone else yet. But we will post back when we will be playing tomorrow. And it is going to be a cold day in Minnesota. The high being a wonderful 2 degrees. So, stay warm, stay safe. Have a great rest of your night. We'll see you back here tomorrow. Bye.